There are a lot of video recording options out there. Some of them promise you the world and then they add a time limit or a watermark. But what if you want to record just a 3-minute video clip? Do you really need to download a software that requires a long learning curve? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the tools that I regularly use that will help you to decide what suits you depending on your video recording needs. All the links are in the description below. Without further ado, let's jump into it. The first one we're going to have a look at is loom.com. So just simply type in loom.com and you come across to the sign up screen. And if you've got an account, you can sign in with any of your logins. So let's just jump into it. Now you can type in your workspace name. And the good thing about Loom is that you can share your workspace within your team with a free creator. Now let's just type in with Selena. You can add your colleagues and enter any of the emails that you want for your workspace within your thing. You can also, not now, you can invite and continue, and let's just continue. You can also have a Chrome extension, which is currently installed on my Chrome, but you can also have the download of the desktop app. Continue to the workspace once you've downloaded it. Now you can start to simply create. Now here you have your camera off, your microphone is working, so just make sure that you have your default microphones right here working, and let's just put the camera on. And now once we have the video live, you can see your little icon over here and you can make it bigger or smaller or any of the other sizes that you want to do. Now, just for this, we're going to move it along. We can move it anywhere that we want. Let's start to record our video. And to do this, what we need to do is we can choose the full screen, a window, or current tab, camera only. Let's click on the window right here, and we can also go into any of the special effects if we want to have a different effect, and we can also have a blurring effect over here as well. Once you start recording, you can see a countdown and you can explore any of the different tabs or places that you want to scroll along. Now sometimes the video is a little bit slow to come up, but in general you can explain and do many things around here. Now once we go back, we can simply stop sharing. We can go back and just stop our recording here or pause it if we want to do that. We can blur the content. For example, we want to blur something here, something confidential, that would completely remove the confidentiality right here. You can resume recording as well if you want to, and that's how we go. Now let's stop this, finish recording. You come up with a screen, and on the screen you will find your activity right here. AI in Loom is pretty amazing. You can remove things like filler words, you can change your title, silences, and even your link. You can even trim your actual video. You can see the activity here if anyone's responded to your video, and if you want to be that little bit lazy, we can completely take our transcript off directly Loom, and we can use that for things like a blog or an email or anything else. You even have the option of removing background noises and filters and adding a thumbnail. Now once we can go along here, what we can simply do is share our link, and you can share it with people inside of your workspace. You can go to social link, you can directly put that into something like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or even email. Next, we come to another favorite of mine called Awesome Screenshot. This one is used very well for many different things. And once again, once you've added it either to your Chrome, you can simply just come down here and go to your extension. And once again, you can do camera only. So when you have your camera, you can see what happens here. You can do this tab or a desktop. Now what I really like is a custom, so you can actually just start recording something specifically with your actual area on your site. So what we can do is we can just go across here and we can simply just select whatever we want, a little area right here, let's say. So let's record. Once we've recorded it, we can simply see that we have just a little area here that we're recording. So as we go up and down, everything else has been grayed out. Now, once we stop this, stop it right here. Once again, you find that your video has been captured right here. So basically you can just replay your video, and what you can do is generate and share a link. You can also download the video and you can just edit the video right here. Now this is at a beta version, but at the moment looks pretty interesting. Let's load it up and see what it can do. Now what you can do is add things like text within your video. So for example, look here, and if that's something that you want to point out to any of your team members without having to explain it to them, you can simply do that right there. You can even add shapes like a pointer. So there you go, look right here, and we can move that along to wherever you want. And let's just play that from the beginning. So let's have a look. Just a little area here that we're recording. There we go. So you can preview, save, cancel, etc. Let's save the changes. Once again, what you can do with this is simply get a shareable link, which is generally what I do, very fast. Copy the link, and once again, you can drop this into an email and any other messaging service that you're using across your personal or your business. So Slack, Asana, Trello, or any of the other popular project management tools are available for this to be dropped into. One that I use on a regular basis for editing rather than for videos is something called Clipchamp. Now this is simply in your Windows, you can type in Clipchamp and you will have the app right here. Now you don't need to pay for this version, there are upgrade versions. Let's go and start a new video right here. So if you have a look at the screen here, you can drag and drop things if you want to add any of the other videos, but we're going to go to here, record and create. Now, once we go to record and create, you have a number of different options, screen and camera, or just simply the screen. For this, let's just try the screen and camera. Let's simply just record, and let's go to YouTube. Let's see what we have right here. Now you can simply see that it is a recording. Now let's go back to Clipchamp. And let's stop that right here. See what we have right here. Now we can simply just save and edit, and you can directly edit your video from here. What it really does, and that's something very useful, is it gives you a separate video recording of your screen and a separate video of you from the camera. So you can use this in different ways if you want to use that as well. Now you have both of your elements right here, and you can chop and edit, change, add videos, content library. There are lots of templates and things like that which are available for free. This is such a comprehensive software that you can use for screen recording, video recording, as well as editing right here. The exports for here, you can export it in a high quality by 1080. So this are going to be used for a little bit more sophisticated software, such as using it in a YouTube video, or you may want to be creating a tutorial. So this is definitely something that can be used for that. The fourth one is a very strange one, and this is the Windows Xbox. So how to open this is use the Windows button and G. That simply brings up a dialog box right here, so you can have a look at the dialog box over here where it will give you a lot of different options. Once we press stop, we can see that our video is right here, and if we want the game bar, it's the Windows and the G button. All we do is go to see my captures. You will find a video right here, so you can play it directly here, or you could open up the file location of where it is. Let's continue, and we're going to open it up. You can see that your video is directly here. Now, this doesn't have the advantage of taking a link and sharing it, but if you were to place this in one of your shared folders, you can simply send them a link through that. But this is a little bit more sophisticated, easy to have, and you can use this for different things that you want to across your channel. And last but not least, this is the one that I use for many editing software, and so do many people out there. It's called OBS software, and this is a completely free downloaded studio where you can use different things. Now, when you go down, you can simply download it for Windows, Mac, and any other operating system that you have. as you can see now, this is where I do all of my screen recordings. The advantage here is you have different options of setting up different templates. So if you have reels, recording normal, you can also add your video capture right here. So if you have a look, you can add a little video of yourself that you could move around. Very easy to use, and you can pause and create any videos from OBS.